All right.
I'm gonna make something so vicious, niggas. I'm gonna like it's gonna be so high, nigga. I'm gonna be too high in the map. It ain't gonna let me go no higher. I'm telling you, I'm gonna build something and put it on
Slow
YouTube so I can
one.
get me a million hits, nigga.
Standard. Slow.
And the only way I can figure out to do that on here off of that is by doing something outrageous. Niggas done already built a tree house. Niggas done already did this and that. I got to do something more spectacular. So I'm gonna build the Tower of Babel, nigga. I'm trying to build a tower to space.
Hell yeah.
I build and design me a for real castle.
I'll put it in red. Fuck it. Man, I think I'm about to twist one real quick. I started broadcasting mine.
What you about to do? Oh, you just about to play it,
I
broadcasting
know
it?
I'm not the only
Yeah.
person here who's
That's
lost
why I
some.
say, man, we can get our followers up, our viewers up. We dope at video games, man.
Yeah, but I
Always.
don't broadcast enough to be staying on it like that, to be worried about the viewers, even though I mean I should.
I'm just gonna do it like every now and then. I be reading these motherfuckers' profiles on Twitch and shit. They have their schedule. Like I will be gaming from on these days from this time to this time, and I won't be on from these times to this time. Like that's dope. These motherfuckers actually can work around a schedule that they want. You know what I mean? That's dope.
Right.
And then I said them motherfuckers be getting donations and shit. Like man, I want to put together everything. Like how H2O Delirious and all them motherfuckers, man. Them motherfuckers make be getting fucking sponsors and motherfucking donations, and all they do is do shit like us. They just go in games, fuck around, and have fun and talk shit. That's it. I be weak at some of this shit they be doing on video games. And this shit we would do.
Right.
They just be clowning. I'm like,
Right.
alright, so I'm at the sanctuary. I ain't got no walls built. I ain't got shit around this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, the sanctuary is completely bone dry, nigga. That's what I'm saying. It took me forever to build this shit. Nigga, I was on this shit all day, all night, nigga. I was like, fuck that. I'm finna try and build me some kind of fort one time just to do it and see what, you know what I'm saying? See what it's about.
Right.
And it gets even more technical than that, nigga, because check me out. They got power conduits and power relays and delay switches and all kinds of other switches. I'm like, nigga, I have not one clue of fucking electrician work, nigga. I don't know what. So I know you can make some shit and make it look good.
Oh hell yeah.
Even though the shit I'ma build still gonna have a sloppy touch to it when it come down to the lights and shit like that. When it comes to that electrician shit, cause I don't know what none of that shit's for. I don't know what none of that shit's for. I know that a power conduit, I know that you put a power conduit on a building, and you build a power generator, and you connect that power to the power conduit, and it'll power that building. I know that much,
Right.
but I don't know nothing about none of them delay switches and none of that. I don't know what that shit's for. That's something, yeah, that's for real. My girl said that's something I'm just gonna have to look up.
Yep.
Cause I guarantee you can probably make some shit.
Oh bro.
You could probably make a dope ass fucking sign, nigga, with some lights. Cause I know they got these little lights and shit. I'm like,
Bro.
oh, bro,
Bro.
you could probably make a dope ass sign.
Bro. There is some already made. I've seen them.
What?
They've already made them.
Already made what?
Dope ass buildings with lights and fucking designs and shit on it.
Yeah, that's why I know those delay switches and shit like that is for. It's probably for lights and shit. That was my guess. For building a light sign and shit like that. Like, you know, say if you was to build sanctuary like a sign in fucking Vegas. I know the cartoons for it, man. It's okay. Just trust me, it still keeps her occupied. I sit here and see it all the time. I look back, she'll be watching the TV. Your mama's on. Ain't nobody say nothing about that.
Yeah, bro, I saw this one. This dude shit is dope. Watch, I'm gonna say,
What?
this. Right there made me want to get on. I said, oh shit. It's The Sims meets The Walking Dead meets fucking, you name it.
Babe, look. This is somebody's creation with the lights I was talking about. You can switch them to different colors, arrange them, put them up on a building, and look, and put power on it, and it cuts on, and bam. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I was so fucking, when you was like, you've been doing some other shit all day. I was building, trying to learn this shit. I'm trying to do some dope. Look, that shit is dope.
Yeah, bro. I told Kaya, I was like,
Man, I'm gonna make a big ass 3DS sign.
You already
everything.
know.
I'm trying to put some shit up on YouTube, make niggas like, yeah, that nigga did that. That's why I've been on this motherfucker. What I want to know is, if I keep playing the storyline to where he gets his son back, is that the end of the game, or is there more to it?
I have no idea.
Because that's why I'm kind of cautious, and I know I keep seeing that it says days gone by since awakening from cryo, so I'm like, damn, do I gotta? And then I seen the son, and he's like a fucking 8-year-old boy or something. I'm sitting there, I can't figure it out. I'm like, the fuck, nigga, I only been out of cryo for like 70, 80 something days. This motherfucker was a baby. Did I sleep in cryo for some years, like 5, 6 years after that or something? What the fuck?
I have no clue, bro. I'm nowhere near where you are. I just hit the sanctuary for the first time.
This shit, it's got a lot of twists, man. It keeps throwing you for loops.
Yeah, I heard it. I'm rolling a blunt right now. I'm playing Fallout. I'm rolling a blunt.
Yeah, it keeps throwing you for loops.
Dude, this little cellar that you walk past is, I did not know about this.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I really did not know about this shit, so you showed me.
What?
That little cellar?
Oh yeah, I stumbled upon that. They got all kind of goodies, you know, for health and shit.
Oh yeah, I'm in here looking the fuck out of everything.
And whenever if you in town and you just doing something and you don't want to take the rads because they be extreme, them little rad storms.
Yeah.
Nigga, one time I went through a rad storm, it wasn't shit. It didn't even give me much rads. Nigga, there was another time I checked my health and nigga, 75% of my bar was red. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I was just barely at 10%. I was like, okay, it must be the rad storms must have different effects, must be more severe than others sometimes. So that cellar is covered.
Right. Oh, they should.
And that's gonna save your pockets and your resources.
This shit dope. This shit hard, bro. They don't even call it the Wasteland no more. That's crazy. It's the Commonwealth.
Right, because
What is it?
it's advanced. It's it's been some years since the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
Because man, oh, you don't even know yet. They talk about the NCR in here,
Well, I
and the
believe it.
NCR was what was it? New Vegas.
Yeah, I believe it because all this shit is connected. This whole universe is connected. I'm about to
Yeah.
finish it. I'm about to finish. We're out of here though. I'm about to go. I'm about to go run somewhere. I need to go do something in the world. I like how it's so free and open world, man. That's what I love about Fallout.
Right.
You got freedom to do whatever. Oh hell yeah! I definitely scrap these. Scrapping everything, bro. I mean, I'm scrapping everything. Anything that's laying on the ground is getting scrapped. These picket fences are getting scrapped. All that shit.
Yep. And make sure when you building, pay attention to which walls you're picking. You're gonna be picking a lot of the same regular walls because other walls cost more resources, cost more steel.
Yeah.
Steel is very valuable. You want to use as less steel as possible when building. Trust me. So you need to pick the cheapest shit. Go through all of them, look which ones are the cheapest, and use those. You can always come back later in the game and change stuff out. But trust me when I say, especially in the beginning,
right now,
no matter how much steel you got, that shit's gonna be gone.
Alright, how do I build this water shit? That's what I need to build right now.
How do you build what?
The water shit. That's my mission right now. I'm supposed to go build the
You got to go to the workshop. Here, I'm right here. I direct you.
the resource, right? Water.
Workshop. Go over to resources. Yeah, press up on water and build one of those.
Build the water pump, right?
Yep. Oh shit! I can build another fucking industrial one. I should go put that down. My dude, or not my dude, a dude on the internet. I've looked up a couple of ways to make easy money, and the dude set up at an army base. There's an army base in the game, an old army base that I guess is going to be a spot you can set up. And he said over there he put a gang of water purifiers, the industrial ones, the big ones. And he's got like 40 of them shits out in that water. The niggas pulling in 400 bottles of motherfucking purified water a day. You could just sell them shits. He said that's what he does. They just go into your workshop. 405 bottles of purified water to sell each day. As you banking.
That's dope.
Banking, bro. And then you don't even need that. Well, I'm gonna do that period just because that's a good extra come up.
Hell yeah.
But once you level up enough, and you start once you get your local leader up to 2, I believe the second star is available at level 14. I did it as soon as I hit 14. You can start building the workstations.
What kind of crops are you looking for?
Not the crafting stations, but the workstations, like medical station, the trader station.
Right.
That's a way to clean up on money easily too.
You know what they should have did on this game, right? They should have made an endless, I don't want to say an endless map, but a huge map. And certain people you can link with maybe 2, 3, 4 friends tops in an account, or 10 maybe, something like that. I don't know. Enough people to cover the map. But after you beat the game, then it should have kicked into MMO mode, and everything you built, all the shit that you got going, that ventures into a world where you click up and you only get to choose one of your towns. And you get to stay in that, and everybody, you know what I mean, MMOs against each other, either whether you try to raid somebody else's shit or, you know what I mean? They should have just made something to where if we're going to be able to build settlers and do that, they could have went. This game could have been the greatest game ever.
Yeah.
And I was reading some shit about it, in a forum, and one of the motherfuckers, you know how in like some people's like next to their name they'll have like a signature for them, like it'll just be a random quote that they always have.
Right.
Dude's signature, I had to like this dude's comment just cause I even messaged him. I said, dude, I'm gonna like everything you put on this page just because of your signature. Dude's signature said, I will not change my avatar, and it was a picture of his like a middle finger, like fuck you. It said, I will not. His signature was, I will not change my avatar till we get a next generation freedom fighters. I said, hell yeah, that's that shit.
Hell
No
yeah.
offense to Marcy.
I said, man, I messaged that dude. I said, you played that? He said, one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life. I said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was like, man, well, if they make it, you get it for the PlayStation, and we running together.
Hell yeah.
Freedom Fighters was that shit. I kind of want to play Brad at Madden since he's on. I'm going to ask him if he wants to play a game of Madden. Let you see how I work this dude. Come on, let you see how I work this dude. You smoking, Brody? Yeah, you smoking, Brody? He's smoking, and I'm rolling. In about 2 minutes, I'll be choking. Hey, you heard Los's motherfucking techno beat and shit? His house beat called 1.21 gigawatts. That's the name of it. Bro, that shit is funny, but it's dope. And I told him, I was like, bro, you need to sample Doc Brown for the hook. And just having his voice screwed, and it'd be 1.121 gigawatts, 1.21 gigawatts, 1.20 gigawatts. I said, man, that shit'll go hard, bro. I was banging that shit at work. On my phone. Like, okay, Los. I get some techno beats. Los doesn't turn whiter. Los doesn't turn whiter than me.
That's funny. I'm wondering if I should set up a beacon in Sanctuary. But every time I walk next to that Marcy Long bitch, she be like, you better keep your mouth shut about this place. You can't trust anyone. That's why I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go to that drive-in spot and just build that shit up.
Right?
Because ain't no telling if sense might get sent to your shit or not. I don't know yet. One thing I haven't done yet either is set up a supply line. I don't know if the dudes will get murked or I don't know what'll happen.
Bro, I don't know about none of that shit. I don't know about none. You know, I said I don't know about none of that shit, Holmes.
Right.
All I know is I'm gonna roll this blunt. I'm gonna smoke this blunt, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I gotta go to work tonight. But I do know this. I do know this for a fact. That tonight is my Friday. So tomorrow at this time when I get out of work, I'm not going to sleep. I'm just gonna keep smoking weed until fucking Friday night. I'm gonna fucking just smoke and smoke and
Right.
smoke and smoke. And then when I go to sleep, I wake up, it'll be Saturday morning. I need to do something.
And I'm gonna do the same thing all over again.
And I'm gonna play Fallout because Kaya is actually interested in watching it now. That man murdered that beat, bro. You should real in the streets and die.
No, I mean, you don't have to.
Please stop while you're ahead.
Just find a nice spot of ground.
Oh,
plant
so your
whatever
homie
you've got.
defensive coordinator
Anything
got
fresh
it, huh?
would be a great change for us.
Hold up, man.
What's up, though, G?
Was hoping to get a friendly game of Madden in, but your homie defensive coordinator got it.
Yeah, man, he let me borrow Batman Arkham Knight forever.
I'm playing this Fallout, man. This shit is nasty. You ain't trying to get on no...
Glad your boys got exposed by them Broncos, boy.
We didn't get exposed. We hurt.
Remember,
we hurt like a motherfucker. And you
Yeah,
heard me,
man, y'all.
You heard me say it. I would rather us lose a game than try to go undefeated. So I'm actually glad they lost.
How long is Amendola out for?
Amendola, we don't know. It could be 2 weeks. It could be next week. And the thing that killed us was dude dropping the punt instead of fair catching. He was so bent on what he was looking at when the defender got there. If he would have just fair catched, you seen this. You see what happened. We released that dude the next day. That dude got cut from the team. Belichick came out and said it. He said, "Hey, you can't hold on to the ball. You can't do your job. There's no place for you here. You're supposed to fair catch in that situation." Because we were up 2 touchdowns, and on top of that, Brady, none of his receivers could do shit. Let's be fair. The Broncos' defense is nice, and when we got some underrated ass wide receivers out there, all they got to do is target Gronk. You know what I mean? So. And Blunt can't really run in the fucking ice like that because you're just going to slip and slide, and they didn't want Blunt to injure his fucking legs or anything. So they just played it safe. We were playing a good field game. We were just trying to get a few good yards, hopefully get first downs, and then punt them.
I think that Osweiler, though, is going to be the future for the Denver Broncos.
I don't.
He's been playing pretty good for him.
I'll give him this. He's a good quarterback, but I don't see him lasting long. I see him becoming one of those dudes that, you know what, it's so early right now on him. Nobody in the NFL has really seen much of him to get a grasp on him. He's nothing special. But his advantage, he's fucking tall. He can see a lot of shit on that field. Dude's 6'8", quarterback.
Yeah, we're pretty much going to the playoffs with Pittsburgh losing against the Seahawks, so we're up 3 games.
Yeah, you guys are already in. I told you, and that's why I said you guys should be glad that you guys lost already too, because the way that y'all lost close, important games. And in those close, important games, Andy Dalton still didn't throw interceptions. He still didn't do certain things. It was little mistakes on the defense. So if y'all can tighten up those mistakes come playoff time when y'all get in those situations, y'all should be straight. Y'all should know how to.
You know who the fuck's looking dangerous though, for real, is Carolina, dog.
They are, but they will get exposed. They're not going to go undefeated. They're not going to go undefeated. I think, honestly, you know who I think they're going to lose to? I think they're going to lose to the Giants. Eli always has a great game against good quarterbacks. And I think Eli's he's gonna have a great game that game. They may when Carolina loses, they're gonna lose by a field goal. It's gonna be a 3-point loss. They're not gonna get blown out, but they are gonna lose. The Cowboys need to them dudes need a new strategy. If I was them, they need to trade for Johnny Manziel. Cause that dude's a fucking moron. I'm leaving the sanctuary. Fuck it. I'm gonna go adventure out in the world. Oh wait, I gotta build or grow like food and shit.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, nobody plays M-Dub anymore, huh?
Man,
Dubski.
I'm trying to play on the ops, bro. I'm always down to get on the ops. If you got it, let's go. Down, bro.
Just find a nice spot of
I'll
ground.
never turn down Call of Duty.
Anything such will be a great change for us.
I just want to create a
This is a game I'd rather, like, I'm going to be going to sleep soon anyway, so I'll
Remember to
play
assign
duty
somebody to take care of
and
the
then
front.
pick this up when I wake up, smoke a blunt, and just kind of chill. I don't know, if I stay on this right now, I won't go to bed. I gotta go back to work tonight, so I gotta get some
Tied to this place, kid.
There we go.
Your energy.
Yep, my work's been having me work my ass off now.
What's wrong? What's up?
They gonna be like, oh, after Black Friday, the freight's gonna slow down.
Energy.
I'll be
Bro,
back.
tell me why that shit got more.
Hell yeah, that's how it is because it's Christmas shopping now.
That's what I said too. Like, man, what you think people just quit shopping after fucking Thanksgiving?
Bro, man, my manager, that bitch tried to call me out today, man. I fucking went off on that bitch. I was like, your cashiers need to start helping do this. Your CSMs need to start helping do this. These people need to help do this. Your cart return situation in the morning and overnight is horrible. That's why we never get shit done because we're busy fucking cleaning up they mess. And she was like, well, it's not your job to do their job. I said, ma'am, I'm going to be honest with you. If I don't do their job, your store is going to look like shit in the morning, okay? And I don't think you want that. And I was like, I take pride on the front end because I used to run this shit. So, you know what I mean? Ever since I've left, I noticed a decline and shit. She was like, well, I just got to the store, so I don't think you know how big it is.
Man, I can't believe, bruh, out there in Cali, bro, there's a fucking war, man, on Christians, bro.
Of course.
Muslims are attacking, bro. I mean, I ain't trying to sound stupid, but it just seems like Muslims are killing shit.
Those aren't the Muslims, though. Because you got to remember one thing. Real, true Muslims know that suicide and killing and all that is a one-way ticket to hell. Those are radicals.
But bro, like you're
used
good
to
on
be
you're good on that history shit. Ain't Muhammad more? Wasn't he a prophet that followed Jesus?
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. People, they're trying to make this a war on purpose. They're making the religious war happen. They're doing this shit on purpose. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Muslims believe in Jesus. They just don't believe Jesus was the last prophet. They believe in Muhammad.
They believe Muhammad was, right?
Right, but they believe in Jesus. Jesus even, there's a scripture that, there's pages that they left out of the Bible where Jesus talks about the coming of Muhammad. You know what I mean? It's all connected. It's all the fucking same. They're all talking about the same God. They just split it apart and spread the knowledge across the world, kind of like the 7 Dragon Balls. You got to go find it and put shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When
Bro, this motherfucker came back from Saudi Arabia, got mad, got an AK with his wife, and took out 17 people. That's crazy.
But you got to remember, we train those people over there. So I don't trust a lot of these motherfuckers. How do I know a lot of these motherfuckers wasn't hired by the government, by our own government to do this shit? We train a lot of the overseas people in their military. The Saudi Arabians, fucking the Kuwaits. When we went to the first Gulf War, we gave them those guns. We trained them.
And you know what kills me about most Americans, and I'm not trying to like act like I'm not disagreeing with them, But most of them's like, oh, let's go get more guns. Dude, America is already fucking, we got guns in this nation, put it like that. And it ain't helped the situation. Like, what do you think more guns is going to do? Like, America is so obsessed with fucking guns, man. We've always been blazing guns since the beginning of America.
That's because they don't listen. This is the problem. Humans don't know how to talk to humans. The slightest difference makes you the enemy. You know what I'm saying? They're afraid of what they don't understand. When you're afraid of something, you act out irrationally. That's all they do. These motherfuckers ain't
like, bro, this
leaders.
bitch got mad at work today, bro. This bitch got mad at work today because we was talking about Obama. And I'm like, man, I really don't think, you know, where was all these people, these political fucking advisors when Bush was running the country, right? You know, Bush destroyed our country, right? And she's like, oh, I'm a little bit older than you, so I look at it a little bit differently. Well, and then I started to talk about it. I'm like, you know, I think that Bush, I think he used scare tactics. And she's like, oh, we're done with this conversation. Like what the fuck I was saying was so. What was Bush doing so differently than Obama? Obama ain't doing shit, bro.
Right.
He can't fix what that man did to our nation in 8 years.
You know what
Sorry.
Obama doing? Obama's cleaning up the safe way. These messes the safe way. Because you can remember one thing, and this is why I don't like the Bushes. Bush's dad sent us to the first Gulf War. After he left office, Clinton took over. Clinton came through and cleaned some shit up and got the economy right and everything going. Blah, 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 blah. Blase, blase, blase. Still did some shit underneath the table and did some shit he probably shouldn't have did.
Yeah, a lot of people feel like he fucked the economy as well with NAFTA or NAFTA or whatever it was.
Right, but you got to remember, every shot that he calls isn't his own. They give him what to call shots on. They just need a signature. That signature makes the Americans feel like, oh, Bill Clinton really is running the country. You really think the fate of our country is run by one man? No man should ever have that power. And that's what they wanted to seem. And they sit back and they call the shots. But here's the thing. When George Bush Jr. came into office, he wasn't a fucking president. He didn't run shit. His daddy was still running the country. You know how I know? Because they got documentaries and shit of everything about.
Well, nah, actually, believe it or not, his father just released a book and actually criticized his son and said his son was being controlled by Rumsfeld and Cheney, and said that he believes Cheney and fucking Rumsfeld ruined his son's fucking presidency. Basically, talk shit about him.
He has to say that because he was running the country, and I'm gonna tell you how I know this. If you, this is
I think he's more embarrassed too.
This is true facts. No, he went after Saddam and he couldn't get him. And when we finally got him, that was the whole reason he went back. Because Saddam knew secrets that we told him.
See, and that's what pisses me off when everybody's like, Obama's a pussy. Yeah, right, Obama ain't no pussy. Why? Because he's not rushing us into World War III?
Right.
Like, what do you want fucking Obama to do? Like with the whole Benghazi situation, I got into it with work about Benghazi. Like, what did he want Obama to do? Start a war over there in Libya over Benghazi? Because that dude died? That politician knew the fucking risk when he went over to Benghazi.
See, Obama knows what they're doing. He knows about the religious war. He's going to do anything to defuse it. Any human being who knows that knowledge and has a conscience is going to fight their fucking hardest or die trying. But here's
and these Americans don't understand that people in this world is getting tired of the old American thinking way that we run shit. And Obama knows that. Obama knows that the world ain't going to take us anymore, because if not, they're going to try to jump us, bro.
Other countries are they've been suppressed so long, they're fighting back. That's all it is.
Yep.
But here's the thing. Every president that has become president of the United States, whenever they leave office, they still have access to the CIA. They still have access as if they were president. They have access to anything in the White House, any knowledge, any books, any classified information. Why? Because they were a president once. No president in the history of presidency has ever exercised that power, except for George Bush Sr. When his son was in office, he was at the classified meetings. He was pulling up files. He was doing shit. So that tells you who was running this country. That's why we went back to the Gulf. That's why Clinton didn't go to the Gulf War. He pulled us out, and he put us right back in. Junior. But that wasn't Junior. That was Daddy going back to finish what he didn't start. He wanted Saddam in the First World War because he knew the secrets on the trades that they made over there on the weapons we sold them.
But what amazes me is if you do a little bit of your research, right? Americans are so fucking stupid.
Yes.
To think